My boyfriend thought my breasts were too big. He offered me 50 grand to get a reduction. Then a mysterious transfer hit my account, $500,000. The memo read, "Don't listen to him." Clutching my phone, I discreetly sent a text to my boyfriend's best friend. "It's going to take more than money to make me listen to you," he replied instantly. "What are you talking about?" "I don't understand." "Fine," I typed back. "Guess I'll book the consultation at the hospital." That got him. "What else do you want?" "First, you need to meet certain size requirements." "I'm sure I exceed them." "Words are cheap," I texted, a slow smile spreading across my face. "I need a demonstration." Later, he gave me one, and it was spectacular. "My name is Maya, and I'm the girlfriend of Asher Cranston, the golden boy of Manhattan's elite. Though not for much longer. I'm about to teach him a lesson. You might ask why I don't just break up with him first. Have some self-respect. Honestly, this is all his own damn fault. He's been complaining about my figure for months, constantly pushing me to get a breast reduction. Worse, I found his secret social media account where he flirts shamelessly with other girls. So after careful consideration, I decided to give him a little parting gift before the breakup, a spectacular betrayal. That night, before bed, I posted a photo of my face for the first time on my modest 10,000 follower account. The caption, "Seeking a hot, low-drama boyfriend. Requirements, 6+ ABS, and a generous spirit." The post blew up. Within half an hour, my follower count was skyrocketing toward 100,000. My DMs were flooded with gushing compliments and shirtless selfies, but one message caught my eye. "Don't you have a boyfriend?" How did this person know I wasn't single? I clicked on his profile. His IP address was in the same city as mine. His avatar was a black void, and he had no posts. His bio contained just 5 words. The only thing worth having. For some reason, a strange premonition washed over me. This person knew me. Please don't let it be Asher. That would ruin all the fun. As I was debating whether to reply, he messaged again, clearly impatient. "Have you even considered your boyfriend's feelings? Even if you want to find someone new, you shouldn't be looking online. The internet is full of creeps. You could get scammed or worse, sold into trafficking." Right. This was definitely not Asher, but from his tone, he had to be close to him. Who could it be? Staring at the chat, I realized his user ID looked familiar. Scrolling back, I saw he'd been liking my posts for a long time, occasionally leaving comments. Asher didn't even know this account existed, yet this guy had been following me for ages. Could he have a crush on me? Fueled by suspicion, I decided to test the waters. "So you want to give it a shot with me?" The message was marked red the second I sent it. My curiosity was officially piqued. I'd met most of Asher's friends. Which one of them was secretly harboring a crush on me? The chat window went silent for a few seconds. Then a barrage of new messages came through. "What do you mean? You want me to be your boyfriend? This is a joke, right?" "I'll be honest with you, Asher is my best friend. I would never do anything to betray him." "Okay then. Goodbye," I replied. I sent the message, closed the app, turned off my phone, and went to sleep. The first thing I did when I woke up was check my DMs. Just as I'd expected. He hadn't just sent a ton of messages. He'd even tried to voice call me. What the hell does goodbye mean? Explain yourself. Are you serious about finding a new boyfriend, or are you just trying to make him jealous? You know, on second thought, I guess I could be an option, but I'm not going to be the other guy. You have to make it official. Why aren't you answering? Did you fall asleep? Or are you chatting with some other guy? 1 missed voice call. I already said I'm in. Don't go looking for anyone else. 2 missed voice calls. Fine, I'll be the other guy. Whatever. Asher's a scumbag anyway. He went to a gentleman's club behind your back on that business trip to Tokyo. 5 missed voice calls. Are you there? It's late. Get some rest. Good night. A few minutes later, another message popped up. A single heart emoji, followed by a photo that made my blood run hot. It was a picture of his abs. He was lying casually on a bed, dressed only in a pair of sweatpants, his long legs sprawling out of the frame. The natural light highlighted his tanned, healthy skin. His forearm was tense, veins pronounced, and his long, elegant fingers rested in a place that was impossible to ignore. This was pure, unadulterated seduction. I quietly saved the photo to my phone, my cheeks burning. Well, he's certainly gifted. As I was brushing my teeth, the doorbell rang downstairs. Our housekeeper, Maria, answered it and let out a gasp of surprise. "Maya, come down here. There's an enormous bouquet of roses for you." Roses. So cliche. I ambled downstairs, an unimpressed look on my face. As I approached the mountain of flowers, I glanced at the card, but my eyes were drawn to something else. A small, elegant jewelry box nestled among the petals. I opened it. My breath caught in my throat. It was my bracelet. It was the last gift my father gave me before he passed away. After his death, his company faced a financial crisis, and I had to auction off everything of value to keep it afloat. The bracelet was one of those things. I remember it being bought by a foreign collector for nearly $300,000. And somehow, this friend of Asher's had tracked down the buyer and gotten it back for me. My nose stung. I opened my chat with him. I got it. "Thank you for bringing it back to me. Can I get your bank details?" I couldn't pay him back all at once, but I could manage it in 12 installments. "I don't want money. I want you." I expected him to refuse the money, but not so bluntly. My fingers hovered over the keyboard as I tried to figure out how to respond. Just then, my phone rang. It was Asher, reminding me not to forget his friend's birthday party tonight. "And don't wear anything too revealing. Make sure you wear a compression top. It looks better when they're smaller." I agreed to everything. Then I went to my closet and picked out a stunning low-cut evening gown. When I arrived, Asher was in the middle of laughing with a group of friends. His smile vanished the second he saw me. He quickly pulled me aside. "What are you wearing? Why would you come dressed like that?" I ignored him, my gaze sweeping over his shoulder. Amid a sea of wandering, appreciative eyes, my own locked with a pair that were deep, dark, and intense. Eric sat alone in a corner, his eyes meeting mine across the pulsating energy of the room. The loud music seemed to fade into the background. For a moment, I felt frozen, completely captivated. He was the first to look away, downing the rest of his drink in one smooth motion. A ghost of of a smile touched his lips before his expression returned to its usual cool indifference. Thump, thump, thump. My heart hammered against my ribs. An absurd thought flashed through my mind. Could it be him? I dismissed it almost immediately. Ever since I'd met Eric, he'd been cold and distant, seemingly uninterested in everything and everyone. Whenever I said hello, he would just give a curt nod. He was a man of few words. Forget liking me. I was pretty sure he couldn't stand me. Maya, are you deaf? I'm talking to you. Asher snapped, waving a hand in front of my face. I scowled, pulling my arm free. Don't you think I look good in this? As I spoke, I deliberately puffed out my chest. Asher's face went pale like he was getting seasick. I took another step closer, and he clapped a hand over his mouth before bolting for the men's room. Asher had a bizarre form of vertigo triggered by large breasts. I know, it's weird. What's even weirder is that, despite his condition, he was the one who chased me relentlessly. I only found out about it after a particularly disastrous attempt to spend the night together. Right as things were getting serious, he fainted. Cold. I was so furious I dumped a bucket of ice water on him. Under the threat of my murderous glare, he finally confessed. He told me his ideal type was a supermodel. Thin waist, long legs, and a small chest. Aside from that last part, I was apparently a perfect match. It all finally made sense. Why he was always telling me to wear binders. He'd claimed it was because he didn't want other guys staring. But the truth was, he couldn't handle it himself. When Asher stumbled out of the bathroom, he avoided my eyes and brought up the surgery again. Before I could answer, a text from an unknown number buzzed on my phone. Your body is perfect. Asher's the one who's blind. Don't get the surgery, it was him. I bit my lip and downed my sparkling water in one gulp. I typed back, bathroom. You and me, now. He seemed stunned. It took him a long moment to reply, Are you sure? Of course. This is really sudden. I'm not prepared. Fine, if you won't go, I'll go by myself. Wait, I'm coming. Hook, line, and sinker.